Hi, I'm Brooke Holland with SPU Women's Soccer.
Well, Brooke, congratulations are in order. The team received an NCAA tournament invite. You'll be headed up to Bellingham for a meeting Thursday with UC San Diego. First off, you were an at-large team. What was the reaction when you saw SPU pop up on the screen?
Everyone just screamed. I think a bunch of us were sitting there kind of shaking and as nervous as can be, and then the second we saw our name, everyone just screamed and a lot of smiles. It was pretty great.
Certainly. Your team certainly earned it, had a great result. You advanced to the championship game of the GNAC tournament and played very rainy conditions and lost 3-1 against Western Washington. Just talk about that game a little bit.
It was just a really hard game to play in. We definitely came out and were really tenacious and unlucky to not get the result that we wanted. But, if we meet up with Western again, I have confidence that we'll change things around and get things done.
Well, Western will be waiting in the wings. They have a bye in the first round, and they'll play Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. They will play the winner of Thursday's game. Thursday at 7 o'clock in Bellingham. It's UC San Diego. Just your thoughts on a first-round matchup.
I'm so excited. I believe in this team, and UC San Diego's an interesting team because they play a three-back system, and we haven't necessarily met up with a three-back system yet this year. So I think our team is so good with transitioning from defense to offense. So I think we'll really expose them where we can and get on them.
This is the 13th straight NCAA berth for the SP women. You played last year. Do you remember how nervous you were before your first playoff game?
Yeah, I just had this pit in my stomach being a little freshman and not knowing if I was going to get out on the field, but just the environment was so cool, the atmosphere, knowing that this is do or die and everyone's, willing to put their body on the line. It's a great atmosphere.
How much will the experience in the tournament help both you and your team, you think?
I think it's just going to make us an even stronger team. The first game we're going to come out hard, and knowing what circumstances are on the line, I think we'll definitely just play that much harder and with that much more heart and desire.
I just want to talk a little bit about your team. First off, Hannah Husers is leading the conference, 14 goals. What makes her such a special player?
She is so good. She's so fast, and she really puts her heart and soul into everything she does. Even if there's a ball that she doesn't think she might get to, she's still running full speed, outrunning everyone to try and get there, whether it stays in or not.
And then you missed Izzy Farrell for a little while this year due to injury, but she came back at the end of the season and produced a goal in each of the GNAC games. In fact, her golden goal put you into the final. Just talk a little bit about what Isabel means to the team.
Yeah, it's great to have Isabel back. She is such a great player to have on the field because she's always asking for the ball. So honestly, if you ever feel like you're in a pickle on the field, you just look and Isabel's right there and she'll help you get out of any tough situation.
Your defense has been phenomenal this year. Why has the defense been so stingy?
We've just been so connected and really well communicated within the back line. There's been really good coverage with every single player. If one player happens to get beat, then there's 3 people right behind him. So we're definitely not an easy team to go through defensively.
Well, your team goes up to Bellingham for the 3rd straight year for the playoffs, and you play there every year in the regular season. Does familiarity with Harrington Field play to your advantage on Thursday?
I think it definitely does, and not only familiarity with Western's field, but as well as weather conditions. I know it's pretty sunny down in San Diego right now, and it's getting cold out here, and I know it's going to be cold up in Bellingham, so probably a little bit of a system shock for UC San Diego.
Great. Lastly, NCAA playoffs were new to you as a freshman last year. What advice would you give to this year's freshman going into the tournament?
I would say just take it all in when you can. Try and live in the moment and just really open your eyes up and realize what you're experiencing. There's not many teams out there that get to experience what we do, and have fun while you're doing it.
Well, thank you very much for your time and good luck in the tournament this week.
Thank you.